Hey everyone, Mark here. Welcome to the Visually Stunning Movie Podcast. It is Oscar ceremony morning. So in about 10 hours or so, we'll start giving away very heavy gold trophies for films and performances that transcended any other this year. I'm going to be talking with a friend of mine and making some Oscar predictions later today. So watch for that episode to drop. But I woke up this morning and I saw a headline for an article that just kind of boiled my blood. And it's from MSNBC, and the person's name is Zeeshan Aleem. And it is, of course, titled, as you can see, Top Gun Maverick is the most insidious movie at the Oscars, against canonizing literal military propaganda. Look, I've made no secret that I was in the military. I was in the Air Force. No, I was not a pilot. No, I was not a drone pilot. I never saw combat. I have nothing but respect for my fellow airmen who did. Regardless of what the services say about one another, don't mess with any of us. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, any of it. Don't do it. Because no, don't do it. This film, of course, is about naval aviators. Top Gun Maverick, the sequel to the incredible original Top Gun. Tom Cruise fought long and hard to get this made. Mr. Aleem here is an opinion writer who just makes a couple comments that I just cannot understand. First, he does at least acknowledge that it is a wonderful film in that it is real. It's not CGI animated. It's people in things doing real things, which I think we can all agree is a good thing, right? That's what we want in our heroes or in our films. But Top Gun is as insidious as it is entertaining. Doesn't just merely revive a forgotten human-centered spectacle. It beckons a return for accepting War Machine as a beacon of virtue and excitement. Here's where I take my first bit of umbrage with the writer. Do not equate the men and women who serve in America's armed forces with the war machine. All right? Two different things. The war machine is comprised of politicians. All right? Not the men and women that put on the uniform every day, war or peace, day or night, Monday through fucking Monday. What's a weekend? Don't equate the two. Not cool. Top Gun is literal propaganda. Yes, the filmmakers had access to military aircraft, and the Defense Department got to put key talking points, whatever they were. I'm sure the key talking points were, don't talk about this because it's secret. Don't talk about this capability of this aircraft because it's secret. Crazy. And sure, yes, to get access, you trade things. I'm sure no other film has ever traded access. Let's remember one thing too. Peter Berg traded access to the United States Navy to help him make Battleship, which nobody has regarded in any way, shape, or form as military propaganda. All right? Peter Berg, much like Tom Cruise in this film, made that movie to honor the men and women, not the war machine, that put on the uniform every day and go defend your right to write stupid articles like this. So just zip it. I know it's Oscar day. You want this movie to be shut out, and you say that. I don't object to anyone's enjoyment of the film, but I hope it tanks at the Oscars. That's your agenda. Your agenda is you don't like the war machine, so you're going to disparage anything that reflects that sense of duty, honor, performance, loyalty, the sense of commitment to something greater than oneself every single day. Because you have to disparage something that you couldn't possibly understand or be part of. Instead, you get to write little fucking think pieces with your poli-sci and sociology degree. Fucking idiot. Goes on. The opening sequence is breathtaking, but it's absurd salute to defending the military-industrial complex. Look, yes, the opening sequence is about keeping contractors employed. Sort of. No, it's about Maverick pushing machinery to keep people in cockpits instead of people in little freaking metal shelters in the Nevada desert flying drones halfway around the world. Do you know why that's important? Of course not. You don't know why that's important because you've never done anything but write stupid articles every fucking day. Do you know why that's important? That is important because if you take the people out of warfare, more people die. An AI cannot make a decision that a human being can make. Say what you want. A human being always has the capability to not fire a missile, to not drop a bomb, to not shoot someone in the street. An AI robot can't. A drone pilot that's a million miles away watching a screen that's this big doesn't get it. He's not being shot at by anti-aircraft fire. He's not seeing the bigger picture around him. He's not watching his fellow pilots. He's not looking at his people on the ground. He's playing a video game. And again, I hate to disparage the drone pilots because what they do generally is difficult and they work long hours, but they do it away from war. And while I get war is bad, we all agree war is bad. War has only gotten worse the farther we have taken ourselves from it. That's what you don't understand. That is what Maverick understands. Maverick understands that people need to be there. Yes, it is dangerous. Yes, you should do everything you possibly can to bring those people home safely. But to do that, certain things have to happen. And certain things might happen and you might die. And they accept that risk every day because the pluses outweigh the minuses. Just boggles the mind. Sure, you can say that the secret uranium enrichment site under a rogue state's control in Maverick is Iran. Well, of course it's Iran. Do you want Iran to have nuclear weapons? No, nobody does, except Iran, maybe Russia, probably China. Nobody else wants Iran to have nuclear weapons. Now, is the idea of preemptive action good or bad? That's your war machine. That's your politicians. That is something you need to know. But guess what? Sometimes things need to be done. They need to be done, and it sucks, and it's horrible, and it seems horrible. But then someone has to go do it. Like Maverick and his group of pilots in this film, who know they'll probably die doing it, but they understand that it is for a greater purpose. Maybe if this movie had been about taking out a rogue regime to, I don't know, get oil rights, you might have had an argument. Literally, this is about preventing nuclear Armageddon in the future. Look, Maverick is not the best film of 2022. It is not going to win Best Picture. It should win Best Cinematography because that's my opinion. But to just throw so much blatant and terribly biased hatred on this film when you don't even understand what this film is about is a disservice to all of the writing that this gentleman has apparently done in his career. But it's also a disservice to the men and women who choose to do this every day so you can write this stupid article. Anyway, that's it. That's all I want to talk about this stupid article today. Like I said, I'll be talking with a friend of mine later. We'll be sharing our Oscar predictions, but Top Gun Maverick is not the most insidious movie at the Oscars, jackass. It's one of the better, more refreshing film experiences that we've had in a while. And I said it at the time, thank you, Tom Cruise, for making the movie you wanted to make the way you needed to make it and releasing it the way it needed to be released. Don't listen to idiots like this guy. Take it easy, everyone. Don't forget to like us, follow us on social media at VS Movie Podcast. You know how that works. Click subscribe here on YouTube. That would be great as well. And sorry I got a little anxious or a little angry this morning, but I needed to say it. So take it easy, stay safe, and we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.